Let's get ready, say, go. This was on, this was on, this was on, this was on. Let's go, this was on, this was on, this was on, this was on. Confide, rainbows in the sky, let's fly away like a bird. You're free to see the boundless face of the earth. Let the wind blow you like a knife and glide away. For beyond the clouds you'll find another place. If the road ahead seems so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid, go and fly away. Chala, hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, don't be afraid, you got the power to get through the darkest nights. Chala. Zooming round and round in the sky like a coaster. Hold on tight, or you may find yourself trapped in a maze. When that happens, you may think you will never find your way. At the past, you may take seem all the same. If the road ahead should lead you so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid, go and fly away. Chala, hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, be cool, don't be afraid, you got the power to get you through the darkest night. Hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it is a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, be cool, don't be afraid, you got the power to get you through the darkest nights. Chala.
Yeah. Used to wrestle in like mat-based wrestling matches. Like, remember when Daniel Garcia tore the house down with Bryan Danielson, and now he's just kind of like, look at how he's like degraded into just doing
Now he's just a
this.
gigolo because Solid Steel
Yeah,
Wrestling presents KliqBait Wrestling. What is going on, peoples? It's be your boy Smith, as always, joined by one half of the undisputed ELW World Tag Team Champions, my North American thick boy tag team partner, Mattitude 22, aka Popcorn Matt, aka the Colonel. What's going on, man?
oh baby,
We got a good show
chilling,
here for you
chilling.
tonight. Collision's on right now. We got Daniel Garcia, the Gigolo man, taking on Andrade El Igolo with hot and flexible CJ Perry at ringside.
Yeah, hot and flexible.
We're gonna talk about if you see the thumbnail here, our new WWE United States champion. Also, we'll be talking about we'll be talking some full gear card for next week. And hey, we'll be talking and we'll be watching a little ELW in the process. So we'll watch a little ELW, we'll talk some wrestling, We'll talk about Full Gear next week and all of the good stuff out there. So if you're ready, let's jump
go.
right into it. Let's
Not only will your ears be stimulated, but your eyeballs will be stimulated. You'll get to hear our sultry voices while you watch some great ELW in-ring action.
That's right.
What more could you ask for on a Saturday night?
This is a stacked card here tonight because this, speaking of United States champion, on tonight's show you will see the crowning of the inaugural ELW United States champion. So hey, big times are coming. And since we're talking about United States champions, this is a first round match right here. Two top influencers. Hassan Piker, very controversial figure, going up against Corey Extension. Kind of a dark horse in my opinion in this tournament.
It's kind of funny because I listened to a podcast recently and Hassan Piker was a guest, and like I literally only knew who he was because of this.
And as you probably heard, he's not really liked around the internet. So like I said, very controversial figure. He is a former two-time ELW World Television Champion. So he's got that notch under his belt. Looking to make another the first ever United States champion here in ELW. So, you know, big time match here tonight at the Waffle House Arena. So, but from one United States champion, we got to talk about Logan Paul. Of course, if you caught Crown Jewel last week, you saw Logan Paul become the new WWE United States champion. The championship, its lineage goes all the way back to WCW because I don't. Correct me if I'm wrong. They don't recognize when it was the NWA United States Championship in WCW, but when it officially became the WCW United States Championship, that lineage carried over into WWE's history. So you're talking a long list of like Hall of Famers who have been United States champion, and now we have Logan Paul. A YouTube influencer. And honestly, I'm not happy about it. Only for the simple fact that I knew this was going to happen. I'm not even mad at the guy based off of in-ring ability because he's shown he has in-ring ability. The fact that I don't appreciate it is WWE knew that he was going to be all over social media with the belt, and that's what they wanted. They want brand. They want branding. But at one of the photos, he's in the shower with the title, and to me, that's disrespectful because, let's be frank, your dick's all on the belt. Not only are you getting the belt wet, but you're sitting there with your dick rubbing up on it. And it's like, hey, somebody else has got to carry that belt after you. And not everybody's going to get a fresh new replica. They're just going to be like, here you go, here's the same belt. Until the shit starts falling apart, you're probably going to get the same fucking belt, unless otherwise. So the fact that you're now rubbing your dick on it, it's a little disrespectful in my eye. Being a belt collector and a wrestling fan, that's one rule, that's one thing that I don't appreciate when it comes to belts, is that, look here, we know it's got to be like kind of on your body, but there's certain parts of your body that belt shouldn't be touching.
When,
one of those parts of your body is your dick.
Yeah, like it's like you wouldn't, right? Like you wouldn't, like if I came over to your house, right? You wouldn't want me sitting on your couch naked. Like you wouldn't want me sitting on your couch naked. You wouldn't want my bare ass touching your couch, right? Nobody wants that. I wouldn't want that.
When Shawn Michaels posed naked with the winged eagle, I didn't like that shit either. Because again, it's disrespectful. I don't want. Okay, put it this way. Think of all the wrestling you've ever watched, and that goes to anybody in the chat, that goes to YouTube, man. And think of how many times who people have won championships. What is one of the first things they start doing to it? They kissing it. They rubbing it on their face like they're just like embracing it up against their body. Now imagine you find out later that someone rubbed their dick on it. Think about it. Somebody told you, guess what? Paige let a motherfucker nut on this, and you was over there kissing the motherfucker like lick to plate. Lick to plate. You feel a little bit different, wouldn't you? You feel almost a little bit upset. Because now you just kind of come to the realization that the belt you just caressed, rubbed, and kissed was being rubbed on by a man's dick. Man's dick.
Like I said, the naked dick totally changes everything. It's like, again, like I made the comparison. Like you wouldn't want someone sitting on your couch like naked. Well, imagine that, but imagine it's his dick.
No. Imagine somebody sat on your couch naked. Imagine somebody sat on your couch naked, balls, whatever, and told you later that they sat on your couch naked. After you done sat on your couch and put your head on the pillow and every motherfucking thing, you feel some type of way if you found out later on the couch you've been caressing on and the pillows and all that shit, some naked ass motherfucker had his naked body all over that shit. You'd be pissed in the motherfucker, and like, guess what? You'd probably be getting a new couch.
It's pretty gross, man. It's pretty gross. You know, it's just it's not just a thing of like that. It's disgusting. It's just an unsanitary, mind you.
And like
it's
I
just
said, it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to the people that came before you. It's disrespectful to the people that got to carry that belt after you. Because I tell you this much, whoever gets that title next, I'd be like, yo, can I get another one? Can I get a replica? Because your man had his dick all on this, bro.
It's like treat the title with prestige, especially like, you know, there's so many people. There's so many people that there's so many people that would kind of would give anything to be U.S. champion. Like, there's so many people that have worked their asses off and never got a chance at being U.S. champion. Just for them, you know, and like imagine like you worked hard and you never got to hold the U.S. title, and then imagine you see Logan Paul gets the title and the first thing he does is put his dick on it. I don't know, man. It's just kind of it just doesn't sit right to me.
Yeah, I don't condone or endorse putting your dick on the title, bro. It's just not something I'm for.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't like it when Paige let somebody nut on the NXT Women's title. I don't like seeing motherfuckers in the shower with the dick rubbing up all over the United States Championship. Plus, I take it personal because the United States Championship is one of my personal favorite ones of all the titles, especially back in the WCW era. But I have a soft spot for the United States title. And you over there rubbing your dick all on it, just so you know.
Yeah, it's just kind of, it's pretty dirty. It's pretty unsanitary. You know, and yeah, like the fact that it's like look, like imagine like like you want it from like Rey Mysterio, you want it from like Hall of Famer like Rey Mysterio. Like imagine the belt goes from being around Rey Mysterio's waist to touching Logan Paul's dick. Like that is the biggest downgrade in the history of downgrades.
Yeah, stock is low for the U.S. title right now, while Logan Paul holds it. Like I said, WCW can look at it like, oh, it's good for them because it gets their name out there to a younger audience. But you know, I mean, listen, the NXT Women's title got disrespected. That's all you need to know. It got disrespected. And look at your man Corey picking up the big win here. Moving on to the finals of the U.S. title right here.
There you go.
Could he possibly be our first United States champion here in the LWA? You know, We'll find out later tonight. But so far, Andrade and Garcia having a decent match.
Yeah, two wrongs don't make a right. The Page thing was pretty gross too, but again, like two wrongs don't make a right. Like, just because Page did something equally disgusting doesn't make Logan Paul's thing
is this
any
the
kind of better.
North American Thick Boys in action? Oh shit!
Let's go, baby!
Up against
Miz
Kif and Asmongold of the OTK. The two top influencer streamers, kind of their own little personal faction known as the OTK, which stands for One True King. Which I don't know how that's a thing when there's more than one person, but okay, I'll let it go. It's the internet. But they're bringing their team to the ELW and the tag team division.
We need like a stopwatch, because I don't think this one's gonna go very long.
You know, the Thick Boys, you know, they're dominant champions for a reason. You know, the best of the best. They were bred for this. Of course, under the managementship of Candy Corn Jimmy, you know, it can't be stopped.
Look at these. These guys look like they've never eaten a cheeseburger in their life.
Yeah, but look at these guys. These guys eat nothing but red meat.
I was just kind of watching this, rewatching this entrance before we went live.
Listen, they hold all the gold. Winner of the 2023 Beautiful Bobby Invitational Cup Tournament. Solid Steel Wrestling World Tag Team Champions and ELW World Tag Team Champions. They are holding all the gold. They are the undisputed unified tag team champions. They're taking all challenges, all comers. They say, anybody want a taste, come get a taste.
Mm-hmm. The heads of the dinner table.
That's right, the heads of the dinner table. They get the big pieces of chicken, son.
Mm-hmm.
It's Popcorn starting things off. Just hitting him with them Canadian bear claws. They're showing you the scoop ability with that beautiful T-bone suplex. But tries to go for a Mizkif, but kind of had him scouted there. But turns his attention back to Asman.
You know, he's gotta. He sees that mass in the ring. You know, they gotta try to take whatever shortcuts they can. They're not gonna outpower the Thick Boys.
Now, Popcorn taking him into the danger zone right now.
Mm-hmm.
He thought he was gonna get out of there, but nah, not even going to happen. Look at Candy Corn out there cheering on his team.
It's like a lion toying with his prey.
Now, going for that tag team offensive. Oh, the midnight hour, looking to put Asmongold to sleep right here, but nah, Taco, he wants another taste. With the forearms, split him right open with that forearm, sharp like a knife.
It's raw power.
Opened him up like a can opener.
Put it.
Like the raw power of Taco Smith, man. Like, he doesn't even go down with you with the belly to belly. He's so powerful, he just throws you down.
Lets you go. Just let gravity do all the work.
Now just punishing him in the corner right now. Just hitting him with those tree trunk like thighs. And then, what a slam. And gets him a little taste of Asman. He's like, hey, you want to get in the ring here? Get your ass in. Look at that shit.
Yeah.
Just.
Look at that. Two on one. And it's still not enough.
Still not enough. Look at this. Just.
They need like 3 more partners to have any kind of chance.
Oh, and Asman with the headbutt, but Taco just shaking it off like a bad case of fleas right there. And Asman's over there looking like I don't know if he wants a piece of the other thick boys.
Taco's had brain freeze worse than that headbutt.
Getting ready for that patented spaghetti and friends. Oh my God, there's too much meat flying around. It's like a buffet. It's like a Brazilian steakhouse right now. And the popcorn going for that cover. And Asman, Mizkif, he thought about it, but a little too late on the draw.
Yeah.
Champ's making short work of the OTK here tonight.
Was there ever any doubt?
I mean, I think Asman realized, like, listen, if I kick out, I'm just gonna get more of a beating. I better stay down. I'm not built like that. They're too thick. They're too beefy. Like, look at this. Look at this. Meaty men shouldn't be doing this. Meaty men should not be doing this. But look how graceful they fly up in this ring. It's like meat-seeking missiles.
The gracefulness of a bald eagle.
Like I said, who's going to be able to stop this team? Like, they're just pure dominance. Nobody. It's almost not fair to a degree that they're so good.
And now they got Candy Corn in their corner. Now they're truly unstoppable. Before they were already unstoppable, but now they're completely unstoppable.
Before Candy Corn, they were just beasts without direction. Now they got direction. And this is pure domination now. But we continue on with that United States hunt. We got the White Club member, former ELW World Tag Team Champion, one half of the Clussy Magnets Whooper, going up against the Wolfpack's goon of the White Problem. Accompanied by their advocate Paul Heyman, who volunteers his services to those scoundrels in the Wolfpack, but you know, it happens sometimes.
Paul Heyman for you.
He likes to hang out with the unsavory types, you know.
Yes.
But Andrade picked up the win with the figure 8. Still using Charlotte's move, I see.
Yeah, he likes that figure 8.
I mean, good on at least AEW to kind of kind of protect the move. It's like, okay, people tapping out to the figure 8, so
yeah.
They could have completely be like, nah, people ain't tapping out to this figure 8. It's like, man, you kind of got it though.
Yeah.
And Garcia taking another L, but you know, I don't know. He's over there hanging out with the 2.0. They just a job squad at this point. They don't even got Jericho no more.
Yeah, pretty much. Again, it's like they're 3 wrestlers and they're all buddies, but yet they're not really doing any trio stuff. So I don't really know.
Oh, here comes the TNT champion Christian Cage.
There you go. The best part of Collision.
Everyone's father figure.
Mm-hmm.
He's not just your father figure, but he's all our father figures.
He's the father figure.
Oh, is Nick Wayne? Is Nick Wayne wrestling?
Yeah. I think it's Nick Wayne versus Dalton Castle.
Oh, Nick Wayne's winning.
Oh yeah, he definitely is. It's a Peacock, man. I think like next Thursday, it's Dalton Castle and Eddie Kingston for the Ring of Honor title. You'd think maybe they'd want to give him a win here, let him pick up some momentum.
You would think. They're not utilizing Dalton Castle the way they should be, though. They're just wasting this man and his boys.
Yeah. And like Dalton Castle is good, man. Like he's good.
Like, just the fact that you're using Dalton Castle as, like, jobber fodder is like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Because it's fodder for the simple fact that, like, he'll be on Ring of Honor and he'll do all right, but then he comes to ALW just to get jobbed out.
Yeah, absolutely. Like as soon as he's on AEW, like you already know he's just here to take an L. But then on Ring of Honor, they'll book him strong.
Which doesn't make no sense.
Nick Wayne acknowledging his father figure. It's very wholesome. Very wholesome.
Look at Nigel telling saucy jokes. Guy with two names. Yes, we are giving the good people here at KliqBait a showing of the United States champion because they need a champion they could be proud of, unlike Logan Paul, who rubs his dick on the title. It's very, very Bush League. Never rub your dick on the title. You can't put your dick on it. Put your dick on it, you lose your... And listen, you already had no respect from me just because you're Logan Paul. And I gave you a little bit of respect that you were decent in the ring, but then you're over here rubbing your dick on the title. I can't lie. I can't endorse.
Yeah, it's like any kind of credibility he had before. It's like right out the window.
Yeah, rubbing his dick. Hold on, man. Hold on. Look at this picture. Look at this guy with two names. Look at this. Look at your man in the shower, getting the belt all wet, got it on around his waist. Not on the waist, it's covering up his dick. So that means his dick is touching the belt. You see how these men got this title around their dick? You see how these legends, Hall of Famers, got their title around their dick? Hall of Famer Sting, is it around his dick? Hall of Famer Steve Austin, is it around his dick? Hall of Famer, two-time Hall of Famer, Booker T, is it around his dick? The Hall of Famer, Ravish and Rick Rude, a man who loved to gyrate his dick. Is it around his dick? Seth Rollins? John Cena? The GOAT? Is it around his dick? Nope. Look at Jay White. He got the AEW title. He ain't even a champion. Is it around his dick? Nope. Look who got it around their dick. That means meat, touching, all on the lather. Nah, man. Because then somebody else got to get that belt. And then be like, oh, man, I'm so happy. I want to embrace this title. And they go in the back of their mind, oh, this shit was rubbing up against fucking Logan Paul's balls. Had his fucking shaft rubbing on the Fucking gold. Over a decade of legacy now rubbed up on his dick. Rubbed up on his dick. Over a decade of legacy rubbing on his dick. Mm-mm-mm. No. No.
You know, plus you probably shouldn't be getting that belt wet.
Yeah, you don't want to be getting the belt wet either. He's in the shower with the motherfucker. You just trying to fuck up the leather, the plates. You might as well pull a Macho Man and clean it up with some Brasso then. If you're going to do all that. You going to do all that? Then go clean it with some Brasso. Strip the paint.
Degenerate, man, I tell you.
You know what I'm saying? You might as well start flinging that bitch like his name is Tetsuya Naito. If you're going to do all that. You going to do all that?
Yeah.
You going to do all that since you rubbing it on your dick? And look at that, Whooper with the big win. Moving on to the next round. I bet you he wasn't rubbing. When he was ELW Tag Team Champions, he wasn't rubbing it on his dick. Guy with two names. Former ELW World Tag Team Champion. I bet he wasn't rubbing the title on his dick. You know what I mean? That nonsense. No, guy with two names. They don't give him new belts. They don't. Every time you win a belt, you get the belt held by the previous dude. The only time you're going to get a new belt is either if the belt gets a redesign or the belt gets destroyed that badly that it doesn't look good on TV, that you get a new belt. So every champion that gets the belt, you basically pass it along. You pass it along. In the history of wrestling, you'll see when you'll get a new belt because the old belt starts to look fucked up, especially depending on who held the belt and how much time they took taking care of the belt. Because, like, guess what? When you win the title, you have to carry the belt, and you take it with you when you travel, when you fly, all that shit. You're responsible for that belt. So whatever you do to the belt, you didn't have to give to the next motherfucker. You have to give it to the next motherfucker. They take it from you. Here you go. I've been farting on this belt. I ate off it. Shit. One girl let motherfuckers nut on the belt and then gave it to other girls. And guess what they did? They was kissing the bitch. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm the new NXT Women's Champion. Then they found out, oh, she got nutted on the belt. Oh, here's a new belt. Here's a new belt. Because this one got nutted on. Immediately when they found out that this girl let other motherfuckers come on the belt, they got a new title. They got a new belt. Immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah, they wasted no time.
They wasted no time giving them a new title because, again, they didn't know about it till after the fact. And after the fact, several women held that title. And when they were holding that title, they were hugging it, they were kissing it, and everything. And then you come to find out that same belt that you done put your lips on has someone's nut on it? Disrespectful. Disrespectful. Yeah, man. Baby juice all on the belt. All the batter. All the chicken batter. All of it. So, yeah. So the fact that he's sitting there with it in the shower with his dick rubbing on it, same effect. Because other people gotta hold that shit. Other people gotta carry it. Until that belt either gets a redesign or gets destroyed enough that they gotta replace it. But they don't replace it until that time. So everything that gets done to that belt gets passed on to the next champion.
Wayne's World.
That means if the belt get broken, if the shit lose a plate, guess what? Now you got a broken, missing plate belt. It's been. I know you new to wrestling, but trust me, the history will show that broken belts don't get replaced that quickly. Broken belts don't get replaced that quickly. The motherfuckers be out here for a good minute with broken belts. History has shown it. Plates missing, shit start hanging. The WCW got beat up so much time that it got bent. It got bent. And you knew it was the real title because it was the bet one. And the place were hanging off because half of the bolts came out because motherfuckers just be flinging it and tossing it and abusing it and getting grease and sweat and baby oil on all that shit. And then you go, here you go. You the champ now. This your responsibility. Now imagine you find out somebody bust a nut on that shit. Bad enough, you gotta deal with someone's sweat and baby oil. And now you gotta deal with someone's cum? No. Draw the line at the cum. There's enough of your bodily fluids already attached to this belt. And don't let a motherfucker spray paint the NWO on it. Don't let a motherfucker spray paint an X on it. All kind of nonsense. These belts get disrespected. Okay, these belts get disrespected. But no one goes to the point of rubbing their dick on it. No. I've seen belts get hammered. I've seen belts get spray painted. Hell, I've seen the United States title literally get changed to the Canadian Championship for a hot minute. You remember that, don't you, man? Mr. Lance Storm himself.
Oh, yeah.
He turned every title into the Canadian Championship. And it still had prestige. Great men have held that belt. And now the last man holding it, rubbing his dick on it.
Yeah, that's gross.
It's gross. He was it, bro. He won it in Saudi Arabia. What are you talking about? Your man won the United States Championship in Saudi Arabia last Saturday. He won that shit in Saudi Arabia while they was out there making propaganda pieces of how beautiful I love Saudi Arabia. Other women, Bianca Belair. Saudi Arabia is so nice. Saudi Arabia is so nice. Then they bring up my man Habibi. The fuck? Wait, God, what's your name? You was watching the show. Yeah, Habibi.
Yeah, the pandering was real with that show, man. Like, it was like the pandering was real next level.
It was gross.
Like, it's like you got the...
Go on, man.
Like, you got the women there talking about how beautiful the country is and how nice the people are and how modern everything is. Yeah, it's so modern that you have to wrestle in bodysuits because you can't show your
but
skin.
even that, it's so modern that...
Super modern.
It was so modern that 5 years ago, you wasn't even allowed to be in part of the show. That's how modern it was. A couple years ago, you wasn't even allowed to be there. You weren't even allowed to be there. And now that you're there, guess what? You gotta wear a hot-ass bodysuit, neck to toe. I don't want to see no skin. You lucky I let you show your fucking face. You lucky they let you show your fucking face. Talking about it's great. It's great? Isn't that great? You in a bodysuit.
Yeah.
You in a bodysuit.
Yeah. Because they won't, God forbid, they won't even let you show your arms. But,
oh, God, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can't
modern.
even show off a striation, son. You can't show no abdominals. Nothing. But they sitting there talking about how great the country is. Is it great? Is it really that great? Like, come on. Like, when I saw that part, I was like, wow, this is a nice little propaganda piece. But then when they did that whole shit with Miss TV and the motherfucker pull out the Habibi, I said, nah, we not about to sit here and pretend like any motherfucker watching this outside of Saudi Arabia know who the fuck this dude is. If this ain't a piece of propaganda, I ever seen one.
Yeah. This is funny.
Oh, by the way, we're watching the Tractor Beam's Indrid Cold taking on influencer Pokey Mane. There's some women's action here right now. It's going down. Women giving it all right now in the ring, just as hard as the men do.
Glad I wore the loose pants tonight.
But yeah, that Saudi show, man, it was laughable. I was just like, bro, this shit is, they really trying to like sell people that like just a place to come vacation or something. Motherfucker, you couldn't pay me to come here, bro. Yeah. You couldn't pay me.
Saudi Arabia, the number one ally of equality.
Bro, I'll be like Darkside Phil. You offer me $50K. I'm like, nope, I don't need it. I don't need it that bag. I'd rather beg. I don't want your money. I'm not going to Saudi Arabia. Say, here, $50K, you got to come to Saudi Arabia. Like, nope. Yeah, but you homeless, sir. Yeah, I guess I'll be homeless then. You don't have to even do nothing. You just got to come to Saudi Arabia. Like, nope. You're just my luck. I'll go over there and then never come back. Nope. And I'm not even talking about I'm never coming back because now I'm some kind of oil baron chic or something. Nah, son, your boy missing like milk carton. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They make their own people disappear.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna catch me on some low res VHS tape in a cave and shit, looking man disheveled. Nah, you're not gonna catch me lacking. Miss me, bro. Miss me. Ain't enough money in the world. Nah, I don't care. People can say what they want. Listen, nah. Say, hey, I give you all this money. All you gotta do is go to Saudi Arabia. I'm like, nope. Keep your check. Keep it. Keep your money. Give it to somebody else.
How about you take that money that you would have paid, and how about you give it to some women's like charities or something. You know, that's the least you could do for all the blood money you've made over going to Saudi Arabia 2-3 times a year.
Oh, she stacked her up with the sexy pin right there. You saw that?
I did see that.
Ain't nothing wrong with stacking them in the sexy pin.
Nothing. There's everything right about it.
But what we got going on? Why do we have Roosh and what's his name taking on this jobber ass tag team with JD Drake and his homie, man, the workhorsemen.
The workhorsemen. Again, the workhorsemen is another team that, if they're on Ring of Honor, like they tend to look not too bad, but every time if you see the workhorsemen on AEW, yeah, you know they about to lose.
They're coming to job out. All right, this is our third match in the United States Championship Tournament. The other half of the Tractor Beam, Snood, taking on the White Club member, Do-Rag Danny. And the winner of this match will meet Corey Kenshin and Whooper in a three-way dance to determine the new United States champion. And Snood, this guy right here, don't get him twisted, lad. This cat right here, he's Canadian strong. He took Moist Critical to the limits. And now he's looking to be the first Canadian United States champion. In fact, he said if he won the title, he would rechristen it the Canadian Championship. So, he's going to pull a Lance Storm.
Oh, my goodness.
He said he could straight pull a Lance Storm. Is this the new format, guy? What you named? Nah, not the new format. It's just, some of the good people here at KliqBait Wrestling, since WWE and AEW be acting real funky, like trying to talk about some of their content, we'll give them some of that good ELW while we talk about their content. Plus, after this, we'll be talking about AEW's Full Gear, because they got a big card coming next weekend for my birthday. They personally put the show on for my birthday. Said, Smith, we know it's your birthday coming on the 18th of November. So we're going to do Full Gear just for you. And I'm like, really? Oh, man, you should have, bro. Like, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Y'all make a motherfucker feel special. And I said, could you please give Jay White the title, though? But they said, probably not. I don't know. We might give it to Samoa Joe. I don't know.
Are you watching the picture-in-picture?
Oh, no. I found the good boat. It skipped all that. I got one of those boats.
Okay. That show with, John Cena, doing commentary? You know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah, the Wipeout?
The Wipeout show?
Yeah.
That just looks like human Fall Guys.
Pretty much. I mean, you might as well call it Fall Guys. Same premise.
It's a good game.
Get to the end of a wild ass obstacle course and try not to fall in the water. By the way, this is the new Do-Rag Danny. The old Do-Rag Danny, he said he was playing too many games and he had to take things more serious now. Now, Do-Rag's no slouch. He is the first inaugural Almighty champion. And he's looking to be the first inaugural United States champion here tonight. So, you know, he's putting a lot on his plate right there. A lot of ambition with Do-Rag Danny. You know, he got back in the gym. He getting the PC. He was working on his scooping abilities. He said now it's all about the scoop, even though 2024, we flipping it though. Just so you know, Matt. 2023, we were scooping. 2024, we flipping it now. We flipping it. Okay, just letting you know.
Sure.
Oh, big man with the moonsault. No water in the pool for JD Drake on that one. So, is Roosh now babyface?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is Los Ingobernables all babies now?
They are, yeah. It looks like they're kind of feuding with Ricky Starks and Big Bill.
I mean, okay. I mean, I guess if they want to make Roosh, I've never seen Roosh as a babyface though. He always comes off as a heel. That was the finish?
Like, it's just like Roosh just seems like such a natural heel, you know? Like I like Roosh when he's kind of like that like monster. Like remember when he had that match with Danielson? You know, and he was just beating him up and like he ripped his head open. Like, you know, like he got cut and he was trying to like pull it open. Like that's the Roosh I like, man. Give me that monster Roosh.
They feud him with the House of Black too, I see.
Yeah.
Oh shit. The host title. The host title. I'll never call it anything but that until they fix that goddamn logo. Cause I don't see TBS. I see hoes. I see hoes.
It definitely at least says hoes.
So that's the host.
There's no
title.
escaping it.
And there ain't even no disrespect to the women. That's how they made the belt. No one took the look at it and be like, yo, at certain angles, this shit look like it spells out hoes and not TBS. No one took a look at it, bro. That'd have been the first thing out of my mouth, son. Like, yo, bro, this shit look like it spells out hoes on the front of this. And they be like, no, it don't. Like, look at it again. Look at it again. Look like you just spelled hoes on the front of this belt. Change how that shit is spelled. Make the T a capital. Something. But this shit, no, that shit spells hoes. So that's why it's the host title. Do-Rag with a big win over Snood. Moving on to the finals. Look at that, man.
New and improved do-rag.
The new and improved. Listen, that's what it's all about. New and improved. I mean, it was a rocky road coming back new and improved. He took a couple hiccups, but he bounced back, came back strong, and now he's in the finals for the United States Championship. So you got to give it to the kid. He's working hard out there, and trying to represent the white club too. Oh, here we go. We got an infamous low-cal LTG, low-tier god, taking on the ELW almighty champion, Mexican 12, El Jefe.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing American Alpha, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 233 pounds.
I like the shirt.
With his face on the back of it.
Yeah. I want a shirt like that.
Nah, you don't want to be LCG, son. That dude's a clown. He's a clown.
Oh, good. Good to know.
Yeah, you don't want to be. Oh, speaking of the host title, it's Chris Statlander
Yeah.
and Willow.
Yeah. I like Willow.
I like Willow too. She's cool. She kind of got to dish that. She's got to dish though that kind of Bailey type gimmick of being all bubbly. She got to lose that though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do appreciate Statlander no longer being an alien and being weird and shit. So that's good for her. You know.
Willow's fine too.
I mean, yeah, shit. I ain't mad.
Yeah, she's fine.
But she's gotta ditch the bubbly Bailey type happy gimmick. Like lose it. Who we got next? Who's up? Oh, we got next strong. Goddamn. They need to do something about this whole Adam Cole thing with the Roderick. I know he's out injured, but it's like seriously, why hasn't Max been told to vacate the title? The Ring of Honor tag title should have been vacated already. I mean,
I don't know. I hope
because he's defending it by himself. But I'm like, still though, he ain't defending it more than that. Come on. Also, the dude never shows up on Ring of Honor TV.
Yeah, that's it. That's the X factor right there. Never shows up on Ring of Honor.
Like half the people that were Ring of Honor champions that are like Samoa Joe, yeah, he showed up. He did double duty.
Once in a while.
But most of the time he was defending the title on AEW programming. Then you got the Ring of Honor tag champions. They doing the same. It wasn't until you gave the belt to Eddie Kingston that it's like, okay, it's back on Ring of Honor, because it's like, yeah, they can do without Eddie Kingston on AEW television. So It's like, yeah, send them to Ring of Honor. And then we got Samoa Joe relinquishing the Ring of Honor TV title for a shot at the AEW championship. I don't know how that works, but okay. I guess that's good for somebody in Ring of Honor. Hell, the only person in Ring of Honor that's a champion that doesn't show up on AEW programming is the women's champion.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, Athena's on that shit every fucking week.
Yeah. Athena is like the saving grace of Ring of Honor.
She is. That and her little minions and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
So,
like any
like,
other
Nick
champion
Christie
that holds a
Rod.
Ring of Honor title that's a main player in fucking AEW. It's like, good luck seeing them titles. Like, I'm glad that the Gates of Agony got the fucking 6 men back, because sure shit you was not seeing Hangman and the Young Bucks on Ring of Honor programming.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
So I'm glad the Gates of Agony got the fucking belts back. Because I was like, that shit
Hopefully
wasn't going to do
we'll-
him it wasn't going to do the belts no favor, because you were never going to see him on Ring of Honor programming. Sure, you see that shit on AEW, but how does that help Ring of Honor? Like I said, my problem here with AEW, and if Ian's still here, because he always like to say we defend them, and like I said, I treat everybody fair. The problem with AEW is, as a company, Tony Khan in general, because he's the owner, you own a secondary company, but you don't even promote it. Like I said, if we didn't know that Ring of Honor was back in business, would you know they were back in business? Other than if you didn't see their titles show up on AEW program, would you really know they were back in business?
No.
You wouldn't. Whenever on any program, Dynamite, Rampage, Collision, do they sit there and go, hey, subscribe to Fight TV to see Ring of Honor every Thursday, or Ring of Honor this Thursday? They don't say none of that shit on Wednesday. Hey, check out Ring of Honor action on Thursday. Do they do any of that? Any of it to promote that this company exists, other than you see their champions on AEW programming?
Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, you got you got Dalton Castle and Eddie Kingston for the Ring of Honor title this Thursday night, and you literally had Dalton Castle wrestling tonight, and they didn't talk about that match at all. They didn't show a graphic for that match. They didn't talk about that match.
Yeah,
Maybe they
he came here just to do. He
but
came here just to do the job. He came here literally to do the job.
good job to Nick Wayne, but then we're supposed to believe he's gonna beat Eddie Kingston in 4 days.
So it's like, this is the problem with AEW. It's like you have a secondary brand that you don't even acknowledge exists, almost to the point of, like I said, if you don't see their champions, how would you know it's even on? How would you know it's even on?
Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't.
Like, I gotta remind myself some nights that, oh shit, I need to check out Ring of Honor, see what's happening on there, and get on a boat. Because, I ain't got Fight TV, So, and... Oh, hard punch from my man. Mexican 12 right there. No, kicks out LCG. Oh, looks like he's going up top. Oh, what a frog splash. Shades of Eddie got at him. Going for the cover. And the champ gets it. Big win. That's why he's the almighty champion, man. Oh, that's why he put him in the siesta, kid. He first hit him, boom, siesta time. And it hit him with that devastating frog splash. Pinpoint, too. Perfect.
Here is your winner, the
Yeah. Celebrating with his mamacita, Aaliyah. Newly signed Aaliyah, by the way. I don't know if you knew that, man. After getting released by WWE, we picked her up. And then she locked eyes with Marin, and they just been inseparable at this point. But she seems to brought him good fortune, because by his side, he is now almighty champion, so.
He's got the title, and he's got the girl.
He's coming up Millhouse, baby. Coming up Millhouse.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, back to AEW, because look, I see on Collision they're promoting Full Gear for next Saturday. They're promoting Full Gear, but are we getting any kind of promotion for fucking Ring of Honor TV? None, no, not a nothing. A man can relinquish a title. A dude can relinquish a title on your program, and you still don't talk about Ring of Honor. It's ridiculous.
Ring of Honor's like the redheaded stepchild of the AEW umbrella.
It might as well be. Oh, we got here fantastic Mr. Sam of That Being Said here on YouTube. do a call-in show. They do a lot of stuff. Big detractors in the vortex. Neck strong. Gotta put the neck brace back on. Dumb.
Yeah, the neck braces, they're taking it a little too far.
Darius just over here doing the JOB since his brother's out. Gonna be out. Dante out for a while. Like I said, Top Flight, man, they just got the worst luck, man.
Yeah, it seems like it seems like they can't stay healthy, you know? Like every time one of them comes back, the other one gets injured.
It's being produced right here on that game set.
Oh, Spike Pile Driver. I thought that was banned. And then we got the leader of the Wolf Pack, Smelly Rider. With Paul Heyman, of course. Action Andretti, why weren't you out there in the first place with your mans?
Yeah. But it evened up the score a little bit.
Coulda, but you know, rookie move, I guess, huh? Rookie move. Uh-oh, Tony Khan got something to say, and Bryan Danielson's got an eye patch now. Oh, that's right, he had that thing in his eye. So I guess Brian's on his retirement run too.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, yeah, I guess he must have saved up enough money, I guess, huh?
Like, I don't think he indicated that he was done wrestling, but he said that he was done as, like, a full-time pro wrestling. So, you know, like, you might see him pop up here and there, but, like, you're not going to see him every week anymore. Tony Khan looked really awkward reading that. Like, it looked like he was, like, straight reading off a teleprompter.
He always looks awkward,
but,
man. Yo, look at Paul Heyman interfering.
Like
look at the interference already. Paul Heyman's always up to some shit. What is this tournament he's doing here?
He's got to help out his client.
What is this tournament for? For this Continental Classic?
What's the prize, though? Like,
Yeah,
what's
what is the prize?
that's at stake here?
Like,
Like,
okay.
is it just a...
And Bryan Danielson is
like
the
a
first
best in
guy
the-
entered in this tournament.
Yeah. Like, is this gonna be like a best in the world thing where you're just gonna get like a trophy and that's it?
I guess it's a round robin, so I guess they're trying to like kind of make it a G1. Trying to come up with their own version of a G1, I guess, maybe. That's what it sounds like, because when I hear a wrestling tournament that's a round robin, I only think of the G1. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're trying to do their own G1, which is, I'm okay with that. I like the G1.
But, it needs to be something more than just a trophy. Like, what, do you get a world title shot after that?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Because if you just get look at Paul Heyman again, interfering.
Man, he just can't stay off the ring apron.
He sees his man in trouble. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Willow.
I like Willow. I just wish she wasn't doing like a Bailey kind of gimmick, you know?
Yeah. Oh, Roderick going for the water in the pool. Can Mr. Sam take advantage of the situation now? Oh. Oh.
Dang, another burning hammer.
And then a brain buster to boot right there. But Ryan, you know, he's a former world champion, so he's no slouch. Former almighty champion. Despite some of the tactics he practices, he can get the job done. I don't know why he has to resort to cheating, though. I don't know why he has to resort to cheating, though.
It's like that's what makes him so dangerous, is the fact that he doesn't have to, but he does anyway.
Look at Heyman again, distracting Mr. Sam. You see it right there? Come on.
Heyman. Come on, Heyman. Have some faith in your client here. Let him get the job done on his own.
Nice Northern Light right there. Didn't go for the pin, though. Listen, Julia Hart, she's athletic, but she needs to bulk up because she does not look intimidating at all.
Yeah, she looks so frail.
Oh, he calls that the Into the Spider-Verse. But only got a 2 count on that, though. Now he's trying to get himself hyped up here. Ooh, what a moonsault. Nice. Again, I think Rye took a little time and Mr. Sam got a little bit of his win back. Hit him with a nice Pele kick right there.
You know, you can't give him too much time to recover, because then you see what happens. He just takes advantage.
Now both men just kind of going at each other on the outside, thinking that's what it means. ELW, we don't have no countouts in our matches, so you can go hard in the ring, outside the ring. No countouts, no disqualifications. But now, Rydrake answering back. Like I said, both men evenly matched here tonight. A lot of back and forth. Beautiful neck breaker.
Oh.
Fantastic Mr. Sam from the UK. Representing his countrymen.
Oh, nice suplex. You know, can't beat him outside the ring, though.
And another Northern Light. Again, just definitely softening up that back with them Northern Lights. And then, oof, what a suplex. Oh, brainbuster on the outside. That'll rattle your cage right there, Matt.
Especially on the outside, you know, that floor is unforgiving.
Yeah, and our mats are made of like tissue paper, so there's not much padding on those. A back-to-back suplex right there. All Jim Browski can do is stand there and watch. He's there to call the 3 count. And Rye, he's losing a lot of blood. He's been busted open. He's losing a lot of blood.
Yeah, time not going to be on his side in this one.
Now, what's Sam doing there? Oh! Hits him with the fantastic forearm. But Rye close enough to get to the ropes. Saving his life. Look, and now I think he's going for another one, Matt. Oh, a second fantastic forearm.
That's got to be it. Count to 100.
No, again, right, too close to the ropes.
Saved by the ropes.
Now, oh, looking for a tap out here. I don't know if he's going to get the win here with a submission. But then again, I don't know how much gas is left in the tank for Rydrake there.
Yeah.
Now going for a pump handle. Oh, to a gut buster.
Nice.
And we're going to do another fantastic forearm. Oh, that's a third one right there. That's definitely it.
Oh. Yeah, that's got to be it.
No, he got the ropes again.
Oh my god.
Damn.
You going for it again?
Oh, he missed.
Oh no. That could definitely be a momentum change.
Oh, into the Spider-Verse. A second one. He gets the win.
Wow.
What a hell of a match
could
right
almost call
there.
you could almost call that a bit of an upset.
I would say it's an upset. Like, listen, Rise got to thank the eagle eyes of Jimmy Jimbrowski to notice all those rope breaks. Jimmy's been under controversy in the past about his ref call and officiating. Listen, I don't think anyone's complaining about his officiating tonight, especially Rydrake.
Definitely not.
Crimson mask and everything, walking away with a big win there. Oh man, I'm crazy. I think this is a main event after this. This is the main event match. Oh no, this ain't the main event. This is for the United States Championship. Crown an inaugural champion.
Who's got the will and determination to dig down deep? All three of these men have competed tonight, so nobody's coming in here fresh, that's for sure.
I would say if anybody was coming in fresh would be I would say the dark horse and this guy right here, Corey X Kenshin. He started the card tonight, so he's had the whole night to basically kind of convalesce.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna play a factor.
And remember, this is under three-way dance rules, so it is elimination. So that way we get a definitive winner here. None of this first one to a fall. Now we decide. Listen, you want to be the champ, you got to take out the competition.
That's how it should be. No quick upsets, no surprise victories.
Like I said, this man right here, he has tasted championship gold in the past, his tag team gold, but now looking for first singles gold here in the LW. You got that experience of being a champion. You definitely know what it takes to win titles, but doing it solo might hinder him. I don't know, but so far he's made it through to this point. So if he keeps going that trajectory, he could be walking away here United States champion.
You know, he's touched the gold before. I'm sure he wants to do it again. I'm sure he wants to get that feeling of being a champion back. And again, arguably, does that maybe give him a little edge? Because he knows, we've already seen that he knows what it takes to win the championship.
Dropped her on her ass. Here comes Do-Rag Danny, the new Do-Rag Danny. Do-Rag had vowed that, like, when he came back, that this would be his redemption run, because when he lost the Almighty Championship, it was just a downward spiral for Do-Rag. And he said he had to go back to square one, start over, take things more seriously. Tonight he looking to add another chapter to his history books of becoming the first ever United States champion.
And he's maybe got the biggest disadvantage tonight because he just competed not that long ago.
Indeed, he's definitely not coming in this game fresh. And he had one hell of a match against Snood, so Snood did not let him get a free ride, that's for sure. And that's what it's all about right there.
Beautiful. I don't know who's gonna win this match. But what I do know is none of these guys are putting their dick on the title.
Just for damn sure. They better not put their dick on the title. I'll fire them on the spot. But everybody coming in hot, not giving anybody any room to breathe out here. And you got it.
Yeah. Hey, again, all these guys, they've already competed tonight. They're not paid by the hour. They've already competed. They're tired. They want to get this done quick. Wrap it up quick so you can go home and celebrate.
Like I said, like I predicted, Corey, the fresher man, really coming in hot right now. But Whooper looking, soften up do-rag a little bit more, going for that cover.
Wow. Could be over early. Lock up.
Plus, we also got to factor in that the
showing,
White Club
showing that power
has a 2 out of 3 chance of bringing more gold to the club. They currently hold, of course, the World Heavyweight Championship and the Almighty Championship. Bringing the United States title to the club would be another notch in the belts for the White Club.
I'm sure that's not escaping them either. You don't want to let down your team. You don't want to let down your homies. A lot of factors involved in this match, so we'll have to see which is the X factor, so to speak.
Oh, Corey with the reverse to a DDT. Now do-rag got himself a kendo stick.
Bringing in the hardware. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Swinging for the fences, but eats a kick right to the mush.
Do whatever you have to do, win the title tonight, and make peace with your God later. Use whatever dirty and vile tactics you need to get the W. You win the title, that means better positioning, you make more money.
That's right. And more bitches.
More, who doesn't want more bitches?
Ooh, a 4-way. Okay.
Whoa. That's a big time match.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely the odds are stacked against Ricky Starks and Big Bill. Because also, out of all the teams in that match, they're the least experienced team. Like, Roosh and Dralistico are brothers. FTR, they've been teaming together for a hot minute. And Malachi Black and Buddy Matthews, they go way back.
Oh, we got Powerhouse coming out? Who he wrestling tonight?
Probably
Powerhouse.
This probably going to be a squash match. Powerhouse Hobbs looks like if you asked AI to create the ultimate professional wrestler, it would look like Powerhouse Hobbs.
They say make the ultimate wrestler, but he has to be black though. This is
Yeah.
you look like Powerhouse. Powerhouse.
Look at him. He's fucking jacked, man. He's like a fucking monster.
Oh, Corey, what's he gonna do here? Oh, beautiful bridge.
Oh.
The first fall in the match? No.
That was almost it.
Just shows you how bad these three men want this United States Championship, man. They're like, yeah, listen, you be the first ever. Oh, and he's taking on a jobber? Get out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Why are we even doing this match? Is this what we do now? It's supposed to be a major show. We doing jobber matches?
Oh, it's Malachi and Brody. Wow, so that gives them even more of an advantage. I thought Brody was hurt, so when I heard they were going for the tag titles, I assumed it was gonna be Buddy, but no, it's Brody. So yeah, they've been a tag team for a long time.
Yeah, he called them, what's the other name of their tag team in the Indies?
They were Kings of the Black Throne.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he called it. So it's like, yeah, the Kings of the Black Throne. Oh, Whooper going for the cover. Nope. He gets a 2 count.
Every time Malachi Black is in a tag team, they always got like the best name. Because before Brody, he was teaming with Michael Dante, and they were known as the Sumerian Death Squad, which I think that's a pretty badass name.
Whooper got eliminated by Durag.
You know, I guess not getting the championship back tonight, or not getting a championship back, I should say.
And you know, Whooper tried. He tried.
Yeah.
The Durag, Corey Kenshin, one of these men will be our first ever ELW United States champion. Durag getting him back in the ring. He knows he can't win it outside. Puts him in that gator roll, showing off that beautiful amateur wrestling. Just scooping him.
Just look at that raw power.
Just dumping him. Oh, going back for the Singapore cane. Oh, meets a couple of Fury kicks. Oh, that was a nice exploder suplex right there. And when that's it.
Is that it? Wow, just like that.
Durag has done it. He has made history. He was the inaugural Almighty Champion. And now tonight, he is the inaugural ELW United States Champion. Wow. Put that boy's name in the book right there.
Here is your winner, and
You know, and he competed the most recently out of all three of these guys, so
champion, the Dragon, Drew Randy.
arguably he had the biggest disadvantage tonight.
Well, congratulations to the new United States Champion, Durag Den. I know he won't be rubbing his dick on the title. So.
Definitely not.
But now it is time for the main event because This is a special match, Matt. Normally we wouldn't do this, but recently DSP, Darkside Phil, was running his mouth out here in these streets about one ELW World Television Champion, Moist Critical. And normally with a locale, you have to win a certain amount of matches to earn a title shot here in ELW. But DSP, he falls under a different rule. He falls under the 10-year plan. He has to win 10 matches, even to get a shot at the locale championship. He's technically not even eligible for non-locale titles. But tonight, it was one night only, prior order of the commissioner. Darkside Phil gets a shot at the Moist Man, the ELW World Television Champion. Moist Critical.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. He was running his mouth, talking hot shit about the Moist Man, and Champ was like, he said, listen, he wants him in the ring. Put the title on the line. He doesn't care.
Now that's a fighting champion.
Fighting champion.
World Television Championship.
Like, technically, this match shouldn't even be happening, but it was sanctioned by the commissioner.
Kyle Fletcher looks like if you asked AI to paint the dollar store version of Crispin Glover.
Crispin Glover.
Like the dollar store, like the discount Crispin Glover. Like not wacky Crispin Glover from Friday Part 4, but like...
Now, like as I stated, DSP is under the 10-year plan. He has to win 10 matches in a row to earn a title shot. So far, he is at 0. In fact, DSP has yet to win a match here at ELW. He is 0 wins.
He is a big 0.
This is true. Don't fall for the pignosis.
You think you know me?
What do you think this means for the future if he is to win the TV title?
It'll be a dark day in ELW. That's all I can tell you. It'll be a dark day.
Because you know DSP is gonna try to make every excuse under the sun to not defend the title every week.
Look, he would be contractually obligated to do so, but I don't even want to think like that. So, like I said, it would be dark days if Darkside Phil walked away with any title in the LW that didn't have a cowhide strap on it. And to beat the Moist, the most dominant champion and probably the existence of this company's being? Come on. It's internet Jesus right
He has
here.
been unstoppable.
Man,
He has been unstoppable.
Yeah. It's almost like every fight he's like a Saiyan. Every match he just gets better. He gets stronger. Like, how is one man this dominant? And now this pig roach gets a one-shot deal at some championship gold. Probably might be the closest he'll ever again get to a title match.
Yeah.
And his opponent from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 163 pounds, he is the Extreme World Television Champion, Charlie.
The most prestigious, arguably the most prestigious title in ELW.
Indeed, like outside of the World Championship, this belt every week gets defended. And Moist Critical has been not just a fighting champion, but a dominant champion. Not too many people can say they've gone full 10 minutes with the Moist. It's about maybe one to two people that can say they've gone the distance. 10 minutes on the clock. The champ already going in. Like I said, he heard DSP talking that smack. So he's like, oh, you want to talk the hotness? Now here make you look dumb. Trying to end it quick tonight.
Maybe he doesn't know what to expect out of DSP, and he doesn't want to give him any time to do any kind of underhanded tactics.
He's definitely kind of halting DSP's offense at the moment. Oh, belly to back suplex right there by DSP. But again,
DSP trying to build a little momentum.
But the champ, again, just kind of puts a halt to it. Now he's got the hockey stick. Beating him for the Great White North.
Signature weapon.
Oh! DSP just dropping all that gouty weight right on the chest. Lance White's taking on who? Vincent?
It's the Righteous and Lance Archer versus Darby, Sting, and Copeland.
Oh, well, we already know who's winning, then.
Yeah. I think we probably already know who's taking the L, too. Probably Dutch.
Yeah. Now, Moist continuing to go to town with that hockey stick, going for a cover here.
Yeah, he's bringing out some intensity tonight.
Well, like I said,
like he's always intense, but tonight he's extra intense.
That's good. Like I said, Phil was talking a lot of hotness. And now, Uranagi. Now working on him with the hockey stick. About 7 minutes on the clock. And Moist cutter!
There you go.
That's usually a prelude to the Moist kick right there. But now, Darkside Phil trying to get a little offense. It goes for a cover.
It's a nice neck breaker. Not enough. Moist still has too much in the tank.
We're almost about like 6.5 minutes. Takes a high risk right there with that. Throw his whole body into it. And now look at that, just low blows.
I'd expect nothing less out of this guy.
Eats a Superman punch.
Oh,
Moist kick!
Could be setting up for it. That's it.
It's academic at that point.
There you go.
Speaking of people with edge music, here comes Adam Copeland. I got it in stereo in my ear. It synced up at the same time.
Delightful.
Once again, still. I mean,
why is Darby wearing a bra?
I don't know. This is still probably a walk in the park for the champ, but again, it's just dominant, win after win, week after week. Like, who can really stop him? Who
Yeah.
can really stop him? But hey, that was Rage Quit right there. That was a great show. I listen. Next week, I don't even know what's going down for next week. I haven't talked to the booking committee yet, so I don't know what's happening. But you're definitely gonna want to subscribe to the White Races channel, because that's where you'll find that cool content like that. Here, let me show you this. You can do this on the fly right now, because look at this. Go right here. Yeah, see, the White Race, home of ELW. You come to ELW and you get all the back catalog. You can catch up on all the classics, all the back catalog of episodes. ELW, so much content that you could catch up on. You can catch our last premium live event, Blood and Blunts. It was a 2-night event. We had the finals of the Beautiful Bobby tournament there. Plus, last week's show, we did the Beautiful Bobby. Look at this. Then old episodes of Dark. We had Dark. We had a Dark show. Yeah, Dark. And there's Pork Futures. If you like Pork Futures, it's good too. But look at that. So you can catch up on all the back catalog of ELW content. We used to do house shows. There was a house show. And then, yeah, look, our first premium live pay-per-view, Hobos and Dogs. Hobos and Dogs. So, yeah, ELW. You should come check it out. If you missed any of it, get caught up to speed. Look at that. And it's all numerical, so you know where to start. Look, first ever episode. Don't mind some of the audio. We were still learning. The production was not as crisp as it is now. But trust me on it. But look at that. And you get chronological. You could go watch all the back catalog. Get caught up to speed in the storyline if you're into that stuff. So, hey, give it a check out here. I'll even put a link in the chat for y'all. So if y'all want to get into some ELW action and you want to check it out, check out ELW. Check out the White Race. Good guy. Good guy. Makes good content. It's good content.
Very good.
Like I said, every week, ELW. Like I said, Moist won the title a couple months back because back during Hobos and Dogs. Hassan won the title. He won the title at Hobos and Dogs. That was back in, let me see, back 5 months ago. Moist beat him, I want to say, this episode of Rage Quit. In fact, let's take a look. I'll tell you right now. We could do this. Oh, let me see. Go back. No, skip that. Yeah. This is it. So, yeah.
With the commissioner here too.
Was
This
this
is
the
just
one
a
where he gets
ploy,
the
just
title?
right into his face.
No, this is, he didn't get the title here, did he? Because he beats Hassan for the title. I remember that. I think this was to... No, he already won the title. Wait, when did he beat him then? Was it a dark match or house show? Let me think. Might have been... Because he defended that title in a 3-way. Well, Moist was defending the title like every fucking week. Let me see. Was it dark? Or was it... Let me see. Was it this Rage Quit? Rage Quit 12? It's the world champion, the White Race. Oh no, okay, so yeah. Hassan beat Darman. This is when Darman beat Hassan at a house show. And then Hassan got the title back the next night on like Rage Quit. So, you know, it was a short reign for Darman, but you know. But it was right after that Hassan got choked out by Moist. Like he choked him out for real, for real. I'm just trying to look where the date was, so. Head shit not done, just throw. Pause that. Could have I had a TV title on this program, but nah. Oh yeah, that's right. Hassan was being a bitch and didn't want to defend the title every week. I forgot about that. Until we had to hit him with that contractually obligated. You know what I'm saying, Matt? He tried to play that shit like, I don't have to defend the title on the champ shit. And like, nah, my dude, contractually obligated, kid. You gotta get in that ring. You're the TV champ. You defend it every week. I don't want to hear none of that gabagool. So yeah, he's been pretty much champion for like 4 months, bro. Just going strong, trucking, and kicking people's heads off, man.
Unstoppable.
It's taking on all challenges, man. All challenges. But let's move on from EL Dub. Collision still going on. This is the main event, ain't it?
It is, yeah.
Wow. All right, well, at least we could then segue into Full Gear. We could go over the card, so give me a second. Let me pull that up. Pull that up for the peoples. I mean, ELW's a good show, man. ELW, the production team, they work hard. To
Quality
put on,
content.
you know, yeah, you try to make the good content. Try to give people a good wrestling show. The booking committee, you know, they do what they can. Try to keep things fair and balanced. Stop beating up on Sting, man.
Yeah, just kicking the shit out of him. Sting just looks like, yeah, like this is why I'm retiring.
Got people stepping on me and shit.
Yeah. What's going on with like Adam Copeland's gear? It's just like it's just like so generic. It's just like black on black.
The AEW don't got that good seamstress like WWE.
I don't know. Don't they have WWE's old seamstress though? Like, don't they have like Sandra?
I don't know.
Archer's another man who needs to who's a victim of poor booking.
They've never done nothing with this dude ever since the beginning. He'll come in once in a
And
while,
like I
beat
remember,
up on some jobbers, but any real matches he loses.
and I remember when they first brought him in, like it's like they made such a big deal out of having him, you know?
Yeah, because he pull up with Jake the Snake. That's why.
Yeah. Jake the Snake's just on the outside drinking water. sorry, Jake. You stay hydrated.
Gotta stay hydrated, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I got the card here. I ain't gonna pull up no pictures or nothing. But we got first we got the 0 hour pre-show match for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship. We got MJF and I guess a partner of his choosing to take on the Guns. A Bullet Club Gold.
Yeah, I hope the Guns win this.
I do too.
Really hope they put the titles on the Guns. Because one, MJF not showing up on Ring of Honor. And then two, like you have one man defending both tag team titles. Like in any other scenario, when one partner gets hurt, the titles would be like vacated, you know? Like they should have vacated those titles a long time ago. So hopefully they'll put it on the Guns.
All right, well, moving on, we got Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho taking on the Young Bucks. Who you got on that?
So there's a stipulation on this match.
Well,
So if Kenny and Jericho win, they get the Young Bucks #1 contendership. Because remember, the Young Bucks won the match at Wrestle Dream.
Yeah.
And then if the Young Bucks win, Kenny and Jericho will not be allowed to team together anymore. So based off of that, I'm thinking probably Jericho and Omega.
Now that you told me that, I'm like, okay, yeah, the Bucks is they going down.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't.
What happened?
I don't think they're gonna go to the trouble of giving Jericho and Omega like a tag team name and giving them like a T-shirt just for them to abruptly be like, oh, can't team together anymore. I mean, I guess they did it with Y2AJ, like WWE did it with Y2AJ, but I don't see AEW doing that. So
Plus,
yeah, that's
plus
what
it's
I mean.
Kenny
So
Omega.
based
So
off of
like,
that,
if Kenny
I
Omega
think,
wants to do this, then that's what they're gonna do.
yeah. So I think based off that, I think Kenny and Jericho probably will win. The Golden Jets, if you will.
Now, in another match where I feel like I don't mind we're doing it again, even though we shouldn't, but I think they've already amped it up already to the point where this should be the build up to the third match, but instead it's only the second, and that's Hangman Page versus Swerve Strickland. The reason I say that is because we've already did the thing where, like, Swerve done showed up to your house, he done went up into your baby's room and all that other shit, and it's like, okay, I get the heat you trying to get here, but this is only the second match, and I'm pretty sure at this point, unless y'all just gonna let Swerve get the dub, I would expect Hangman to get the win here. You know what I mean?
Never,
So they can have a
yeah,
third
never,
match.
never in my entire history of watching professional wrestling have I had to suspend disbelief as much as that night
Yeah.
when Swerve and Prince Nana specifically broke into somebody's house in West Virginia and did not get shot.
For real.
You know, like, listen, like, oh, you could call it what you could call it what you want to call it, but they do things differently down there. And they also announced tonight that it's going to be a Texas death match.
Oh, Hangman and Swerve?
Yeah, this is going to be a Texas death match.
Okay, so then Hangman will probably win unless something happens where Swerve gets the win and he goes 2-up, but then it's like if they do that, then this better be the end of this feud or something because I can't like Swerve's got to move on to something else or something with a title attached to it.
I kind of feel more than likely Hangman will win just so we could get to that third match. But again, it's hard to say because
Oh, Vince is
Texas
taking the
the
L?
fact that it's a Texas.
Oh,
Wow, yeah, very surprised. The fact that it's a Texas death match, like where could you go from there? Like where could you go next? You know, like a Texas death match seems kind of final to me. Because like, what do you do to up that? Maybe like a steel cage match.
wait, if Full Gear's on Saturday, what happens to Collision?
I think there is no collision,
Okay.
or it'll air early. Because I think they announced that that World's End or whatever pay per view they're doing is going to be on a Saturday, and they already said that there's going to be no collision that day. So I think either there's no collision or maybe it'll go early, like it'll be in the afternoon.
Oh, here comes your father figure.
Yeah, I don't know. I probably I think probably Hangman will take it because I think more than likely like Hangman wins tonight, so we could get to that rubber match.
I mean, if they're not, that's good for that's good. They don't need to be, so
Yeah, the Butcher and the Blade kind of being gone. Again, like they weren't really doing anything with them anyway, so it's not really a big loss, you know? So yeah, again, like them being gone, no big loss. I'm sure they'll bounce back.
it was an alright collision. There was some good matches, but it's like it just doesn't got that pop no more without Punk. It really don't have it no more.
It's just because it's just because with when you had Punk there, it made it feel like special. Like you had to watch it because this is the only way you're gonna see Punk. Like you're not gonna see Punk any other show. So it made you kind of like more invested, and also with Punk, there was certain guys that were being kept off of Collision, so they had more of a brand split in place. So without Punk, it's just a 2 hour like rampage.
Basically. All right.
Unfortunately.
Next we got for the international championship, we've got the champion Orange Cassidy going up against former champ John Moxley. I would think Moxley just gets
Kind
the
of feel
belt
like
back, to be honest.
I kind of think he'll, yeah, I kind of think he'll get it back because he wasn't really supposed to lose it in the first place. So I think he'll get it back, and then whatever he was supposed to do this summer, they'll just do it now.
Yeah. Plus, I don't think anybody really wants to see Orange as a champion again. Because, like, bro, you had that title for a good minute. Like, yeah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, like he had it for like a good minute.
We got Sting, Darby Allin, and Adam Copeland taking on Christian Cage, Lucha Negro, and Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne.
I think the good guys are gonna win here. You know, because this is Sting's last pay-per-view match before his retirement match, so I don't really see Sting kind of taking any L's.
Yeah, I could
You
say
know,
that
before
too.
his retirement match.
Yeah, probably.
And you know, let's be real. Like, let's be real. Like again, Adam Copeland probably not taking an L. So, you know, Nick Wayne and Luchasaurus, either of those guys could definitely take the L in this one.
This card ain't really that stacked like I would think, unless this site's missing matches. Because the other match we got here is for the Women's World Championship. We got a Shida defending against Timeless Tony Storm. I would hope Timeless Tony Storm gets the title.
I think Timeless Tony Storm is gonna win the title back. Well, they announced a couple matches tonight, so I guess Chris Statlander is defending the Hose title in a triple threat, and it's gonna be the winner of the Julia Hart and Willow Nightingale match. But I didn't watch. I didn't see who won that match.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be Statlander, whoever won that match, and I guess Sky Blue and Red Velvet are gonna have a match, and whoever wins that match will go into the triple threat. But again, probably Statlander's just gonna retain. And then they also announced tonight for the AEW tag team titles, we got the four-way, we got FTR, we got Los Ingobernables, we got the Kings of the Black Throne, and we got Ricky Starks and Big Bill.
I would say I like to see Ricky retain, but I'd also like to see Kings of the Black Throne get the titles though.
See, I wouldn't mind seeing Los Ingobernables win the titles either.
That's a tough one.
Because Roosh hasn't really held it. Yeah, this is a tough one because like anybody other than FTR, should win, I think.
Yeah.
FTR doesn't need to get the titles back so soon. And then like I said, Roosh has not held any gold since coming to AEW. But then again, you know, you want to keep Ricky Starks and Big Bill, you know, like you want them to have a little bit of run with the titles. So yeah, this one's kind of hard to call, but I'm gonna say like hopefully it'll be anyone but FTR.
Yeah. And in the main event, we got for the AEW World Championship, the champ MJF defending against Bullet Club Gold leader Switchblade Jay White. I'm hoping MJF breathes with the Switchblade. I don't like babyface Matt. I don't like babyface Matt. I don't like his world title reign is kind of garbo because half of it now you don't even have possession of your own belts. So you might as well just lose it then.
I don't like MJF is almost like at a Logan Paul level to me. So yeah, I kind of don't like MJF at all. Anybody that tells an 8-year-old to blow me is a piece of shit in my book. So yeah, I would very much like to see Jay White get the win. MJF's held that title for too long. You know, and you have to question a little bit like in terms of like ratings and attendance, AEW is having its worst year. Maybe you have to contribute that a little bit to the world champion, and maybe you have to look at, okay, maybe this world champion is not much of a draw, is not as much of a draw as we think he is.
And the one that was a draw, we fired.
Yeah, the one that was a draw we fired. Exactly. So I don't know, man. Like, put the title on Jay White, man. You like try to you got to do something to kind of turn these numbers around. So maybe it's maybe a fresh world champion would be like just a thing to
Not
kind
just a
of
fresh world champion, but you got the Bullet Club Gold
turn it
kind of
around.
stamp on it, so you got a little bit of that rub of it. You if you put the ROH titles on the Guns, you know, make them look like a dominant little faction. You need a good little heel team to run around right now, especially since the heel you had, you made him babyface.
As much as I
Plus,
don't,
as a
as much as
heel,
I
Jay
don't,
White does more TV. Like, yeah, MJF's on more now, but in the beginning, he was barely like doing anything.
yeah, like remember it was like a Roman Reigns thing where like every week they were just kind of like, oh, like MJF contractually obligated to appear,
Yeah, but he wasn't
like
wrestling.
Roman
Now
Reigns
he's
kind
kind
of
of
does
wrestling
now.
more, but it's like you were barely like your longest reign. Half of it you did nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'd rather have it on at least Jay White, because at least Jay White's wrestling almost every other week, or at least every week.
Although I would say like MJF is making up for it now because he's having like very rapid fire title defenses now. So I'll at least give him credit for that. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like let's get a fresh champion, and like especially like if you give the Guns the Ring of Honor tag team titles, and listen, like you just vacated the Ring of Honor TV title, put it on Juice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let the Bullet Club Gold, let them all get titles. So I'm gonna kind of hope that they give it to Jay White. It's time
I'm
for
going with Jay
change.
White.
It's
I'm
time
going
for
with Jay
change in
White.
AEW.
That's my pick. I'm picking Jay White.
It's time for change in AEW, and it should start with the World Championship.
That's what I want for my birthday. Jay White as AEW champion. So can I get that
Oh
Tony
yeah,
Khan?
Ian also mentions on the roster page, the Bucks are no longer listed as EVPs, which in my opinion they should have stopped being EVPs a long time ago.
Agreed.
So I'm not mad at that at all.
Like I said, either you talent or you office. Can't be both. Never. That shit never works out. But yeah, that's the card for Full Gear next Saturday. We'll probably be off because, like I said, it's my birthday that day, so probably be out and about. So
Yeah. Uh, this is before we kind of wrap it up. I know we're going a little bit of overtime, but just because we're not gonna, we're not gonna be doing this again until the night of Survivor Series. Do you have any kind of final predictions on the CM Punk situation? Because
I,
both companies are dropping a lot of foreshadowing.
honestly at this point, like I don't care anymore because it's unless the product's gonna get better for either company, like look here, I don't. You could tease and hint and all this. Show me something, cause like should have get off the pot. But like at this point, like I don't care. Like I
See,
said, is this
I think it's a thing where
because then you got
I
one
think
minute
the
people like,
issue
oh,
now
CM Punk was at Impact, and it's like okay, and
I think the problem is that like since Punk left AEW has been on a decline. So like Punk going back, if they work it out and Punk goes back to AEW, because there was a lot of foreshadowing last week. If you look at it, like you had MJF proclaiming himself to be the real world champion. You had Anthony Bowens getting thrown through clearly fake glass. You had Kenny Omega telling the Young Bucks they've been acting like children. Yeah, they've been dropping a lot of foreshadowing. The thing, on the other hand, with WWE is like they're not really on a decline. They're just putting out the same old shit week after week.
Yeah, that's about it.
Like it's just the same mat. It's
While
just the
while
same
while Triple
matches
H
week
is trying
after
to turn
week.
the women's division into Stardom.
Yeah, like WWE is not really, they're not really declining, but they're not really boosting up either. Like they're just kind of stagnant. They're just putting out the same shit week after week. So again, like CM Punk could really kind of be like a shot in the CM Punk for WWE could really be a shot of adrenaline.
Yeah.
He could be that thing that kind of gets you excited to tune into Raw again, because I know, like, I'm watching Raw and week after week I'm just watching the same old shit. Like every time it's time for Monday Night Raw, the show starts. Okay, Judgment Day coming out to cut a promo. You're just seeing the same shit week after week.
Yeah, basically.
So I don't know, but again, like WWE's kind of doing a lot of foreshadowing, like all of a sudden, like Nakamura is kind of daring somebody to come out and face him. Like he's saying, like, you know who you are, come out and face me. And then he's all of a sudden hitting the GTS. And like most interesting, did you see that WWE.com was updating a bunch of articles related to CM Punk?
I heard they put him back on the alumni page.
Yeah, yeah. They put him back on the alumni page, and they've been actively updating articles and re-adding articles related to Punk.
Like,
So a lot of both companies doing a lot of foreshadowing.
who knows? Because, like I
I don't
said,
know.
I don't. At this point, like it is what it is to me. Like, does he show up back in AEW? Whatever. If he shows up in WWE, whatever.
I just kind of,
Impact,
yeah,
whatever.
like I just kind of can't.
New Japan, whatever. And
I just kind
NWA,
of,
whatever.
I just kind of am ready for, like, I want Survivor Series to be over, because I'm tired of hearing about speculation. I'm tired of hearing like he's going to WWE, he's not going to WWE. He might be going back to AEW. He might be doing this, he might be doing that. Like I'm just kind of tired of it. Like either show up or don't. Like that's all it is.
Yeah. Like at this point, like I'm not.
Like
I'm
I'm
like
just
I don't even care. Like look here, unless that man's gonna show up and beat Roman Reigns for the title, listen. I don't care. Like, I don't care.
yeah, like or if he's gonna kind of show up and go back to Collision and kind of make Collision worth watching again. But yeah, I'm just kind of done with all the speculation, and I'm just kind of done with the dirt sheets are saying this, the dirt sheets are saying that. Just like I just want Survivor Series to come, and then once Survivor Series passes, we'll know for sure if he's back or not.
For sure.
And then we can, if he doesn't come back, then like everybody can just kind of move on from the CM Punk thing.
Yeah, like calm down.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But I think,
Yeah, we doing good, Gojira. We just wrapping it up, man. We just about to wrap it up.
yeah, man.
But appreciate you popping in anyway.
Yeah, man. But yeah, we about to call it for the night. Appreciate everybody chilling, joining. We'll probably do get you caught up on some ELW next week. And yeah, man, smash that like, subscribe, all that stuff. You smart people. But we'll see y'all back here next week for KliqBait. We'll see you back here next week for Spaghetti and Friends. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Have yourselves a good evening. And remember to always kick out. Thick Boys out.
Time has come, I'm ready to go. Venturing into the unknown. Fire inside me must be unleashed. People talk nonsense all the day. Shampoo kindness, all they can say. I can't get no satisfaction. Woo-hoo! Challenge may have come. Woo-hoo! Fighting just begun, but there's no stopping. People spreading out my wings. Let's fly high. Woo-hoo! Concentrate my power. Woo-hoo! In the final hour, in the end, I'm gonna win. Don't you know I'm unstoppable? Don't even try, cause you will fall. I got a strength deep in my soul that gives me courage and control. I'll go beyond the limit break. The universe is mine to take. I have no fear. I think it's clear. Let's keep you high. Get all this Dragon Ball Super. We got the skill to blow in our rain.